A person's success is not measured by the sweat on their brow, but by the strategy in their mind. We are often told that hard work is the key to everything, but if you look closely at the world, you will see a different reality. You will see people working 14 hours a day in the heat of the sun, barely making enough to eat, while others work fewer hours and build empires. Why is there such a massive gap? Is it luck? Is it inheritance? No. It is a fundamental law of nature that most people ignore. Today's story will reveal why your hard work might actually be keeping you poor. By the end of this video, you will understand how to shift from a labor mindset to a system mindset. We will also highlight 10 powerful English words to help you master the language of success. Stay with us. This lesson could change the trajectory of your life. In a land of rugged mountains and deep valleys, there was a massive stone quarry. The owner, a wise man named Master Alaric, needed to move thousands of heavy stones to a construction site at the top of a steep hill. He hired 2 young men, Silas and Julian. He promised them 1 silver coin for every load of stones delivered to the top. Silas was a man of great physical strength. He believed that the only way to get ahead was to outwork everyone else. The moment the sun rose, Silas was at the quarry. He would hoist a massive, jagged stone onto his shoulders, his muscles straining under the weight. With a grunt of pain, he would begin the long, agonizing climb up the hill. Silas worked until his hands bled. He worked until his legs shook with fatigue. By the time the moon rose, Silas had delivered 10 stones. He went home exhausted, his body broken, but his pockets jingling with 10 silver coins. This is how you win, Silas thought. You work harder than the rest. Julian, however, was different. On the first day, Julian did not carry a single stone. He spent the entire day walking around the quarry, looking at old pieces of wood, discarded metal, and round logs. Silas laughed as he passed him, sweating under a heavy rock. "Hey Julian, are you waiting for the stones to walk up the hill by themselves? Stop being lazy and get to work." Julian simply smiled and continued his search. For 3 days, Julian earned 0 coins. He sat under a tree, sketching designs in the dirt and hammering pieces of wood together. The villagers began to gossip. They called Julian a dreamer and a fool. They praised Silas as the most industrious man in the village. On the morning of the 4th day, Silas was already on his 5th trip, his back bent and his face purple from the heat. Suddenly, he heard a strange sound, a rhythmic clack-clack-clack coming from behind him. He turned around and stopped in his tracks. Julian was walking up the hill, but he wasn't carrying anything on his back. Instead, he was pushing a wooden box equipped with 4 round, rotating logs, a simple cart. In that cart, Julian had piled 30 stones. Julian wasn't sweating. He wasn't panting. He was walking at a steady, comfortable pace. In one single trip, Julian delivered more stones than Silas could move in 3 days of back-breaking labor. By the end of the week, the difference was staggering. Silas was forced to take 2 days off because his back had seized up in pain. He had no income during those days. Julian, on the other hand, had used his profits to build 3 more carts. He hired younger boys from the village to push them, paying them a small fee while he kept the rest. Julian was no longer moving stones, he was managing a system. Master Alaric called both men to his office. He looked at Silas's calloused hands and then at Julian's clean clothes. "Silas," the master said gently, "you have the heart of a lion, but you are a slave to your own muscles. If you stop moving, your income stops. You are trading your health for coins, and eventually, your health will run out." He then turned to Julian. "You understood that the mind is a lever. You spent time building a tool that multiplied your effort. You didn't just work, you engineered a solution." The master looked at them both and gave the final truth. Hard work is the engine, but a system is the vehicle. An engine without a vehicle will burn itself out in the mud. But a vehicle with a smart system can travel across continents. Are you like Silas? Do you take pride in how tired you are at the end of the day, yet find that your bank account never grows? If you are only trading your time for money, you will never be truly free. You must find your cart. You must find a way to make your results independent of your physical presence. Stop being busy and start being effective. If this story opened your eyes, please give it a like to help others find this wisdom. Comment the word system below if you are ready to stop working like a slave and start thinking like a master. We read every comment, and finally, subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell. Every week, we bring you stories that sharpen your mind and improve your English. Don't miss our next lesson on the secrets of the wealthy mindset.